All right, Shalom. For the first one, give our praise, glory, and honor to you, how about Shemel Shai. Double honor to the apostles of the elders, great millstone, and to all the occupants across the globe. Preaching the word and truth and spirit, I want to say Shalom. It's our Diana from the great millstone camp in Chicago with a quick little lesson. This word been on my mind for the last, for a little while now. And I just want to get it, definition of the word insatiable. It says, of an appetite or desire impossible to satisfy, of a person having an insatiable appetite or desire for something, especially sex. Similar words are unquenchable, unappeasable, uncontrollable, greedy, hungry, hoggish. All right, and we're into the truth, man. We gotta have a balance in our lives. All right, you don't want to have such a unquenchable, uncontrollable appetite for our desires, whether it be drinking, whether it be sex, whether it be chasing women, chasing money. You see, we don't have the same desire as other people, man. Our desires should be first and foremost on getting to the kingdom and attaining salvation. All right, a lot of us are unappreciative of the things that the Lord gives us. You know, a lot of us are unappreciative about what we have. All right, and we must control these appetites. We must control the strong desire to have more. All right, and those things that we desire the most, or the things that we can't control the most, end up controlling us. And you can always tell our brother's appetite by the things he speaks about. All right, so for us to be in the truth, we have to be wary of constantly wanting, constantly desiring things that are not profitable, man. All right. I hate when I do that, but I'm gonna change my screensaver. That's all. Matter of fact, yeah, 1 Corinthians 6:12. All things are lawful unto me, but all things are not expedient. All things are lawful for me, will not be brought under the power of any. Let me highlight this. Those things that I mentioned, the chasing of women, the chasing of sex, the chasing of drinking, the chasing of money. See, those things are lawful, man. They're not expedient. Look at that word expedient. It says, I'm gonna get to the point. It means to help, to be profitable. You see, a lot of things we desire are not profitable. All the things that are lawful are not always profitable in the sense is that we can't control our appetite for our desires. Therefore, the conversation begins to be carnal. The conversation turns into um, a strong desire to fill that appetite. You know, and we gotta be more, have our desire more toward things that attain to salvation, things that are more profitable unto us, man. When we start doing things that are insatiable, what's actually going on is becoming a distraction from what the real cause is and the real focus is, which is what? Getting salvation, man. First Corinthians 6:12 is all things are lawful unto me, but all things are not expedient. All things are lawful for me, and will not be brought under the power of any. You see, and that's the point, is that being under the power. You see, you're not satisfied with what you have. You go out there and heap onto you things that are that later in turn controls you, man. That desire, that feeling that you get when you're in those moments, when you're behind that bottle, when you're chasing that new box, it becomes an obsession. It becomes a weight. It becomes a fetter. Because now your desire is to fulfill that appetite, to fulfill that feeling, to fill that void that's inside of you. You see? We should be filling our bodies, filling our vessels with things that are going to be beneficial for us in the long run. Being able to control yourself allows you to show discipline and restraint. You know, and we got to be aware of the things that we are seeking after. All right. Let me see. James 4:1. For when come wars and fightings among you, come they not hence, even of your lust that war in your members? Alright? It says, ye lust and have not, ye kill and desire to have, and cannot obtain. Ye fight and war, yet ye have not, because you ask not. Ye ask and receive not, because ye ask amiss, that ye may consume it upon your lusts. You know? And, you know, we gotta be careful, because the Lord will send you signs and signals, all right, of why the things that you're doing are not profitable for you. We ignore those signs. We ignore the spirit that's telling us, hey, fall back. Take it easy. Listen to that, brother. No, you don't need that. No, you shouldn't do that. You see? But because we're insatiable, our desire, our hunger, our lusts have consumed our thinking. You see? And the reason why the Lord doesn't give us certain things is because He knows that those things are going to distract us, it's going to fall us, make us fall. You see? That's why some of us don't have the things that we desire because we're asking for the wrong things. All right? Let me get this. Another one I wanted to use. And another one I wanted to get. I can't. It just escaped my mind. Man. It says, Sirach 37:13, let the counsel of thine own heart stand, there's no man more faithful unto thee than it. You know, and sometimes you reason with yourself in a right manner, you know. Like you know something ain't good for you. Know things seem fishy when you're dealing with certain women, and you what's right and what's wrong. You know, we know what's profitable for us. Being in the flesh, being in the flesh, and being a carnal man in the flesh. Because carnal means, to be in the flesh. All right, we tend to disregard what's good for us, man. All right, sometimes you don't always need to have a drink. Sometimes you don't always need to chase something new. Sometimes you don't need to give everything that your heart's desire, man. All right. And we can't be double-minded in our thinking, man. Like I said, a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways, man. One minute you're saying this, the next minute you're saying that. All right? And we gotta be careful about that flip-flopping, man. Verse 14, for a man's mind is sometimes wont to tell him more than 7 watchmen that sit above in a high tower. You know? So, you can have this counsel of brothers around you, and they'll give you wise counsel because brothers know you, man. But yet in your mind, you see you got things under control. In your mind that it ain't going on, so it's good. But that's not always true, man. All right? Us brothers been around a long time. We've seen the outcome of things, of men who are in the truth that fell out, over many of reasons, man. But the bottom line, the Lord wasn't dealing with them, and also they couldn't take They couldn't take the counsel, man. They wanted to go their own way. Verse 15, and above all this, pray to the Most High that He would direct thy way in truth. See, a lot of us don't pray enough, man. All right? Or you're praying for the wrong things, man. All right? Pray to the Lord, man. The Lord is not always going to tell you, all right, to give in to your lust, man. It's going to be quite the opposite. You see? But your mind, your flesh wants to be pleased, so you go please it, man. Let that reason go before every enterprise and counsel before every action. Think about the things that we're doing, man. Am I indulging too much in this? Am I pushing an example, or am I showing an example that's profitable for other brothers to look at and to emulate? How is what I'm doing going to affect the man next to me? You see? The countenance is a sign of a changing of the heart. All right? You know? And you can tell certain brothers, you know, are going through certain things or battling by how they look, man. All right, we gotta be careful about that, man. It says, for manner of things appear good and evil, life and death. The tongue ruleth over them continually. There is one that is wise and teaches many, yet is unprofitable to himself. See, we gotta remember, man, that when we're giving counsel, it may be good counsel a brother is giving you. While you taking heed to the things that you're saying for yourself. You know? So you gotta be careful, man, about being insatiable. Yeah, good for water, Albert. Second Timothy 2. Good idea. 2 Timothy 2:21. If a man therefore purge himself from these, he shall be a let me see. Second Timothy 2:3 says, thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier. Yahweh Shemi Shai. Right? And sometimes that hardness comes with controlling our desires, man. The things that we want to do, all right, we put them off. All right? And it's a constant battle. You know, I got a saying that says, just because you can do it, don't mean you should, man. All right? Part of our hardness is not only a physical hardness with things coming up, but a mental one. Controlling our appetites, you know. No man at war entangle himself with the affairs of this life, that he may please him who has chosen him to be a soldier, man. And the Lord has called us to battle, man. In the battle, we gotta be focused on winning, staying alive. You see? All right? Not having your comrades go down in battle, but to support them and to look out for them. Okay? When you're in war, you're not thinking about getting a drink, partying on the streets, winning the lotto. All right? Drinking, following women all the time, man. You see? You don't want to get caught up in the affairs of the life like that, man. And just to be honest, we're too old for that, man. Been the truth 10, 11, 12 years. You're still walking around and running around partying like a 1999, man. You see? Our job is to do what? To win souls, to win salvation. All right? It says, verse 21 says, if a man therefore purge himself from these, he shall be a vessel unto honor, sanctified and meet for the master's use, and prepared unto every good work. Flee also useful lust, but follow light righteousness, faith, charity, peace, with them that call on the Lord out of a pure heart. Point I want to make is to flee also youthful lust, man. A youthful lust to want to party, and a youthful lust of multiplying women to you, man. The youthful lust of you want to be drunk every day. The youthful lust of the world, man. See, the Lord took us out of the world. All right? When we were a child, we spoke as a child. We did childish things. We're in the truth, man. We're new. All right? And we got to be able to control our youthful lust, man, wanting to be big man on campus, so to speak. Be Mr. Mac Daddy. But follow what? Righteousness, faith, charity, peace. All right? When we're in the world chasing our desires, all right, and keep giving into them, we're not following these things, man. All right? And we're supposed to be examples of the Lord. Okay? We got to act accordingly, man. So that was the call. Allah, y'all watch me out shine. The one of the apostles and the other great millstone. Till next time, Shalom.